Author Jack Bethel here again. Hearst Castle was the West Coast home of newspaper magnate William Hearst. From here, he managed his publishing empire that at its peak encompassed 28 newspapers. Often contrarian in his political views and borderline reckless with his finances, Hearst's publishing businesses reached their peak in the 1930s. But his constant investment in his art collection and Hearst Castle eventually proved too heavy to support, and toward the end of his life, he needed to divest himself of many of his most treasured art pieces to avoid bankruptcy. But his life still fascinated America. Though he denied this all his life, filmmaker Orson Welles' famous masterpiece, Citizen Kane, which is often included on most lists of Hollywood's greatest films, was supposedly based on Hearst's life. Hearst and his mistress, Marion Davies, entertained many Hollywood stars of the day, as well as other luminaries. Among the famous visitors to Hearst Castle were Winston Churchill, Calvin Coolidge, Howard Hughes, George Bernard Shaw, Charlie Chaplin, Earl Flynn, Greta Garbo, Mary Pickford, Barbara Stanwyck, Clark Gable, and Cary Grant. A life in all its glory and excesses on display at Hearst Castle. I hope you can make the drive along California's fabled Coast Highway, and if you do, plan a stop at San Simeon to see the castle in the clouds. I'm Jack Bethel, and I'll see you again next week.